Welcome back, Commander.
Welcome
You
back,
currently have no
Commander.
missions. You are near Olitov AR-UB33-04 in the Olitov AR-UB33-0 system. You are pledged to Aisling Duval. You have served for nearly 71 weeks and are at rank 1 with no accumulated merits. Touchdown on Olitov AR-UB33-04A. Coordinates are 3.84 degrees latitude, 167.97 degrees longitude. 16 geological surface signals detected. 10 geological surface signals detected. Liftoff. Allied Service has entered Super Cruise.
Hey Sam, how's it going? Not quite awake yet.
Allied Servants has left Super Cruise in the vicinity of planet Oatof AR-UB33-04B. Glide initiated. Oatof AR-UB33-04B is a low-gravity world, at 5 centimos. Glide completed. Touchdown on Oatof AR-UB33-04B. Coordinates are minus 0.90 degrees latitude, 6.73 degrees longitude. SRB away. Bucky standing by for recovery.
Long day. I feel that. I'm still trying to catch up on sleep from vacay. Hey, you're good, my dude. I appreciate you stopping by. You do you. Some odd colors.
SRB standing by for recovery.
Do real slick.
Buggy dock. Lift off.
Next system en route.
Heard. Executing now.
Jump to Super Cruise. Jump in progress.
Entry guidance.
Stellar certification on Olitop R2-QB. This is your first visit to the system.
Temperatures are at an acceptable level. Scanning now.
Bodies remain to be scanned. Reviewer. Planet A3 is notable, with an incredibly high surface temperature of just over 443 Kelvin. Planet A4 is notable, with an incredibly high surface temperature of over 397 Kelvin. Moon A4 is a notable icy body with an unusually inclined orbit. This body has large deposits of carbon. body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium. Body A5B has large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body A5G contains large deposits of carbon. Planet B5 is a notable icy body with an unusually high radius of over 11,500 kilometers. This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium. Planet B6 is a notable icy body with an unusually high radius of just over 12,000 kilometers. This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body A6b contains large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and selenium. This body has high levels of carbon. This body has large deposits of carbon. Jump in progress.
Navigation.
Satellite surface is traveling to the Olotov JE-LB. This is your first visit to this system.
Temperatures are at an acceptable
Fuel
level.
levels are at 92% capacity, Commander.
Scanning now.
Stellite Surface is now at maximum fuel capacity. 3 out of 21 bodies have been scanned. Planet A3 is notable, with an incredibly elongated orbit. Planet A4 is notable, with an incredibly elliptical orbit. This body contains large deposits of selenium. Planet BC5 is a notable icy body with an extremely elliptical orbit. Planet BC6 is a notable icy body with an extremely elongated orbit. This star system contains every element available on planetary surfaces. Exploration class, Gold. Jump in progress.
Jumping to next
Stellite
system.
surfaces in transit to the Olotop system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels are at 86% capacity, Commander.
Scanning now.
Bodies remain to be scanned here. Fuel at maximum. Planet 2 is remarkable, with an incredibly high mass at over 675 times Earth's and pristine rocky and icy rings. This body has large deposits of carbon. Body 2B contains large deposits of carbon. Body 2C has large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and selenium. Planet 1 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with pristine metal-rich and icy rings. This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium. Body 1 has high levels of carbon and selenium. Planet 4 is notable, with a pristine icy ring. Body 4F contains large deposits of carbon. Body 4D contains large deposits of carbon. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium. Body 4 contains high levels of carbon. This body has large deposits of carbon. Body 4B has high levels of carbon. This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium. This system contains every element that may be required to augment an explorer's jump range. Exploration class, green. Destination confirmed. Stellite Surface is heading to the Olotop HC-KD-5. This is your first visit to this system. You are now around 9,500 light years from home.
Scanning now.
Fuel to maximum. Planet 3 is notable, with a pristine metal-rich ring. Planet 2 is an interesting Class 2 gas giant with an unusually high surface temperature of over 247 Kelvin and a pristine metal-rich ring. This body contains large deposits of germanium. This body contains high levels of germanium and arsenic. Lune 1D is notable, with an unusually elongated orbit. Lune 1C is notable, with an unusually elliptical orbit. Body 1D has large deposits of arsenic.
Alright, let's see how pretty this thing is. It looks real nice in FSS mode.
Super Cruise.
Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Telemetry obtained. Stellite Surface is traveling to the Olotop EU-SC. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels are now at 84%, Commander.
Scanning now.
Star 8 is notable, with an unusually high solar radius at 0.68 times sols. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. Fuel is maximum. Destination confirmed. Stellite Surface is en route to the Olotop IG-IV. This is your first visit to the system. You have 45 jumps left. Fuel reserves are at 85% capacity. Refueling. Jump in progress. Stellite Surface is heading to the Olotop UL-PC. Arrival star is not scoopable. This is your first visit to the system.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuel reserves are now at 84%.
Scanning now.
This T Tauri star is uncommon and notable, relative to similar class TTS-T Tauri stars, with higher than average surface temperature. 3 bodies remain to be scanned in this system. Planet 3 is exceptional, with an unusually high mass at 8.2 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of just over 14,000 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of nearly 499 Kelvin. Destination confirmed. Stellae Serpent is in transit to the Olitov LS-BP-44 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now.
Ground warp speed is notable, relative to similar class L ground warps, with an unusually high solar radius at 0.37 times sols. Maximum fuel. Destination confirmed. Stellae Serpent is heading to the Olitov TV-OC-22. This is your first visit to the system.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scanning now.
Four out of 20 bodies have been scanned. Stellae Serpent is now fully refueled. Moon AB2 is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 805 Kelvin. This star system contains every element available from surface prospecting. Exploration class, Gold. Jump in progress. Stellai Serpents is traveling in the Olatop at 8-HB. This is your first visit to this system. Fuel tanks are now at 86%.
Acknowledged.
This star is notable relative to similar Class K stars, with lower than average density and high luminosity. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light. Body 1 contains large deposits of iron, nickel, manganese, vanadium, zirconium, molybdenum, and mercury. 11 bodies remain to be scanned. Stellai Serpents is now at maximum fuel capacity. Planet 11 is notable, with abundant liquid water. Planet 10 is notable, with an unusually elliptical orbit and terraformable conditions. Planet 9 is an exceptional water world with an unusually oblong orbit, potential for terraforming, and abundant liquid water. Planet 13 is interesting, with an incredibly high surface temperature of well over 438 Kelvin and a pristine icy ring. This system contains every element required to augment an explorer's jump range. Exploration class, green. Bodies 9, 10, and 11 are good candidates to map. Surface map is complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet 9 is a medium gravity terraformable water world. Most prevalent in the atmosphere is nitrogen with an average surface temperature of 418 Kelvin. Bodies 10 and 11 are also good candidates to map. Stellite Surface has entered normal space close to planet Otop ID-HD11-199. Stellite Surface has jumped to Super Cruise. Map is now finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 10 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. The atmosphere is composed mainly of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 388 Kelvin. Body 11 is also a recommended candidate to map.
Bro, it's such a nice looking crate of fun. Also, if that's a pun, it's absolutely wonderful. But I love the Phantom. It's a lot of fun to fly. Just wish the interior wasn't red.
Map is complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet 11 is a medium gravity water world. Most prevalent in the very thin atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 273 Kelvin. You have mapped all worthwhile bodies.
Next system en route.
Next system en route.
Engage jump.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yo, I agree. Even if I could just change the color, I would rather have it like be a dull blue or gray. The red is a bit hard on the eyes after flying for a bit.
Telemetry obtained. Stellite surfaces in transit to the Olotop LP-60. This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocols. Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're welcome, of course.
22 bodies remain to be scanned. 3P1.
Yeah, I just selected inverted colors because I like the blue everywhere else, basically. The orange apparently scientifically is supposed to be the least hurtful on your eyes over long periods, but I don't know. Orange with everything going on is not a good color to blend things with, I personally feel. Blue is much nicer, plus it matches my overlays and everything, so I just kind of stick with the basic, and then it's inverted, basically, in case anything else wants to match. The big reason I like it is in FSS, everything else is orange instead of blue, so it doesn't blend in with the background. That's the major perks for me. I appreciate it, though.
Planet 4 is interesting, with an unusually high mass at 9 times Earth's and an incredibly large radius of well over 13,500 kilometers. Planet 5 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with pristine rock heap and icy rings. Body 5 contains large deposits of carbon. Body 5e contains high levels of carbon. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium. Body 5c has large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body contains high levels of carbon. This body has high levels of carbon. This body has high levels of carbon. This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body contains high levels of carbon. Body 6 grams has high levels of carbon. Moon 6b is a notable icy body with an unusually oblong orbit. Body 6b has large deposits of carbon. Moon 6c is a notable icy body with an unusually oblong orbit. Body 6c contains high levels of carbon. Body 6a has high levels of carbon and selenium. Body 6d contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium. This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium. Planet 3 is remarkable, with an extremely high mass at 4 times Earth's and an unusually high radius of around 10,500 kilometers. Jump in progress. Stellite Serpents is in transit to the Olotop SL-UB49. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now.
Fuel at maximum. Telemetry obtained.
Entry guidance.
Stellite Serpents traveling to the Olotop TW-SB. This is your first visit to the system. Jumps to go.
Scanning now.
Maximum fuel. Left super cruise near Star Olotop TW-SB50-1.
Alright, as it just hit 7 a.m. my time, I've got to go take a quick break. I'm going to leave this up for you guys, and I'll be right back. All right, we back. We're gonna keep on heading up. Here we go. Engage jump.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Jump in progress.
Navigation.
Stellite surfaces en route to the Overtop WS-BB. This is your first visit to this system.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by. Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
9 bodies remain to be scanned. Refuel.
Yeah, no, I 100% feel that. That Clipper looks good. The Clipper and honestly, anything Imperial looks good. I love it. But you pay for the looks. Imagine it's a very nice sports car, basically. It's like you bought an Aston Martin or a Bentley or something, right? You don't want it to go fast. It doesn't do much, but it's fun to fly. Now the MK2 is much more.
Is a notable IC body with an incredibly inclined bore.
I love the
This
way
body
the
contains high levels of
MK2
sulfur
just
and carbon.
flies. It's a very good all rounder. I'm in my Phantom right now for exploration, and it's a beast. It does what I want it. It's nothing crazy enhanced. It only does about 53 light years per jump, but it is amazing. Good to see, by the way.
This body contains high levels of carbon.
Yeah, that speed it goes wonderfully fast in a straight line, but you try to turn that bad boy, and you better have flight assist off, because it's not going anywhere. Yeah, I feel that. I love the Phantom. If only the interior wasn't red, it would be my favorite ship.
Jump in progress.
Vectors.
Stellite surfaces traveling to the Overtop LP-DB13. This is your first visit to this system.
Scanning now.
Do you like the Phantom better?
1 out of 13 bodies have been scanned.
If it wasn't red, if it was like a blue or a gray, I'd really like it. Now that being said, I do love the MK2 how it has three seats including yours versus the 2, and you sit kind of like off to the they sit off to the center. Whereas in this one, they just kind of sit behind you, kind of like a Fed ship. I'm kind of iffy about that. But the MK2 does have the better defense and like the fighters and stuff. Also, the dual boosters out the back look amazing. I went with the Phantom because it's easier to engineer, and I kind of like the line, especially with the ship kit that goes over top of it. It looks pretty sweet. But that defense is nice.
Planet 4 is a notable high metal content world with an extremely high mass at 7 times Earth's and an incredibly large radius of nearly 10,500 kilometers. Moon 2 is a notable rocky body with an incredibly inclined orbit. This body contains high levels of arsenic.
Yeah, the Clipper's nice, I'll be honest, if it is a Clipper. But I wouldn't put all your eggs in that basket. Let me put it that way. If you're trying to use it for fighting, the dorsal, the fact that they have 2 weapons on the dorsals isn't great. It's beautiful, and I would definitely have it for going out and cruising and doing some stuff. And it makes a really good pirate ship, if you want to do that. But crates are just overall better, in my opinion. Now, when you get the cutter, we'll have a different conversation. Alright, where are these guys at? We need to be looking for the gas giants, because they're going to be hanging out around it. There we go. Oh, this is actually that bad boy. Also fair. Also fair. Bro, if you're talking about overpriced, when you go buy the high-grade composite armor for that, it's 500 to 600 mil just for the armor. I think my cutter, before I sold it, I actually sold it because there's no point in me keeping it going out for exploration. What did I sell it for? I think my rebuy on it was 50 mil, and the total price of the ship was something like 1.1 bill. And that wasn't even fully engineered. It was a bit extreme. It's just a it's just a status symbol at that point.
Planet 5 is a notable gas giant with ammonia-based life with crystal metal rich and icy rings.
It was 100% just a status symbol. Honestly, the Condas, I have like 3 Condas. They're much better.
This body has high levels of carbon and selenium.
And then obviously the Vet for combat.
This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
This was just a geosignal, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, the Condas are 100% worth it. The only reason I don't take them exploring, because they're obviously the best, one of the best exploration ships, is I hate the cockpit. You can't see much, and if I'm going to be exploring in a ship, I want it to look good as I'm going.
This body has high levels of carbon.
So I traded that bad boy in, or I still have it in dock, basically.
This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body 5F contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. This system has every element required to boost the range of this ship. Exploration class, green.
Engage jump.
Preparing for jump.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Telemetry obtained. Stellai surface attack to the Olotov YJ-G system. This is your first visit to the system.
I'm about 9 to 10k away from the bubble, so not crazy. I'll show you where we're at here in a second.
Fuel reserves now at 86% capacity, Commander.
Scanning now.
Maybe get around. Ooh,
One out
hello
of 11
boys.
bodies have been scanned.
It's too early. Haven't had my tea yet.
Stellai Serpents is now at maximum fuel capacity.
Alright, let me get out of this wake real quick and then we'll show you. The last nebulas we visited that were main is Heart and Soul, if you know where Heart and Soul are. This is where we're at. So you've got Bubble over here. There's Heart and Soul. We're heading this way. And basically we're going to loop around here, go this way, and then go in towards Colonia before we go exploring some in the center. But yeah, we're on our way actually up here on the galactic plane. So we're making our way. Probably not going to reach it today because it's something like... Still got 33 jumps out. But yeah, not too bad. We're having fun exploring, and that's what matters. Yo, exploring is one of my favorite things. It's like opening loot boxes. It's addicting because you never know what you're going to get. And then you can get some nice screenshots while you're out too.
Planet 2 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions.
Ooh, terraformable HMC. Nice. What are you? There you go.
Planet 7 is a notable icy body with an incredibly high surface temperature of nearly 438 Kelvin. Planet 3 is interesting. Potential for terraforming and abundant liquid water.
I mean, speaking of that, we have a terraformable HMC and a water world here that have both not been discovered or mapped, so they're going to be mine. They're decent credits, actually. I think they're like 3 mil a piece.
Planet 8 is notable, with an incredibly high surface temperature of just over 397 Kelvin. Bodies 2 and 3 are good candidates to map.
You got it. It's so nice finding some stuff. Some people have found some pretty cool things out there. I still want to find like a ringed pulsar or something. I'd be down for that. I've seen some really cool photos of those. Or planets orbiting inside like rings of other planets. I've seen those too. Those are pretty sweet. Just find something weird. And then we always keep our eye out for biosignals as well, so. Also, if you go exploring, this is why Super Cruise Assist is absolutely wonderful. You don't have to slow down every time you come up on a planet. If you've got an extra free Class 1 slot, throw it in there. Because it'll just orbit, you throw your probes out, you grab it, go on to the next one. Don't have to worry about throttling or anything. One of the hidden gems of exploration. Yes, absolutely worth it.
Map is complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet 2 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. The very dense atmosphere is composed mostly of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 679 Kelvin. Body 3 is also a good candidate to map.
Yep, nice and easy. Now onto the water world. Both of these are worth a lot of credits, never being discovered or scanned before. I think it's like 3.3 and 3.4 mil a piece. Worth. Had something like 7 mil in the bag there. Alright, Waterworld.
Mapping is now complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet 3 is a medium gravity terraformable water world. The thick atmosphere is composed mostly of ammonia with an average surface temperature of 316 Kelvin. All worthwhile bodies have been mapped.
Gotta get that picture.
Left super is close to planet Olatop YJ-GC 27-143.
While you're taking her in, I'll manage shields and landing modules.
No, thank you.
Okay.
She thinks I'm gonna go land on this one. Alright. Let's not do like a plane shot just because there's not much going on. We'll do a horizon shot instead. Let's get a little bit closer. Use rule of thirds here. So top third, bottom third. Alright. Center the line and shoot. Next system en route.
Locking next star system.
Engage jump.
Affirmative.
Hey buddy. There's really no objective. You do what you want. It's a sandbox.
Destination confirmed.
Jumping to next system.
Stellae Serpents is en route to the Olatop IE-15.
There's a bunch of different things you can do. There's exploration based, combat based, trading based. There's a political power like system where you can kind of affect what you want to do with politics.
Fuel reserves are at 83%.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
Commander.
Scanning now.
There's a bunch of stuff. What did we get here?
Round 4-3 is uncommon and
Yo, did that say
rocky metal
86?
rings. 34 bodies remain to be scanned here.
Oh, this is a loud one. Oh gosh. Oh, 36.
Refueled.
What do we got? A K-type giant? Is that a K giant? IFED 1355. Yeah, we got a K giant class. Noise. Let's get out of here. So I do have voice controls, by the way. It's a secondary program that's called Voice Attack, so I have that on there. Yeah, there you go. It'll read my logs, basically tell me what's going on. I also have EDDI and a bunch of other add-ons that will help do some stuff. So it's not built into the game, but there's a lot of support for it, which is real nice. And it's very easy to get installed. Well, fairly easy to get installed. Are we far enough away from the K-Giant? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. We are not far enough away. Yeah, the commander data is pretty sweet. I haven't docked in a while, so it's not very up to date, but it's got some stuff. It's got some logs in there. You can go through and click some stuff and things. Alright, yeah, we're 29C out, that's fine. Let's boop some stuff. Alright, we're decently close to this. It's gonna be, let's see here, Ringed Gas Giant with moons. Bro, in VR it's wonderful. I actually usually play in VR, but when I stream it, I have a beast of a PC, and since I have the Valve Index, it still can't handle it because it tries to push it at that 144 refresh. It's absolutely wonderful. Thanks, Bottle Puller, for the follow, I bet. I appreciate it.
Planet 5 is an interesting Class 3 gas giant with an unusually high surface temperature of just over 774 Kelvin and a pristine rocky ring.
Alright, let's get these moons. Or orbital bodies, rather.
This body contains large deposits of germanium. Body 5DA has high levels of germanium.
Yep, there's an orbital body with an orbital body.
This body contains very large deposits of tellurium at 1.6%.
And another one. Bro, I want a dual PC setup. And I'll probably make it eventually, but the computer I have right now is like, I built it myself and it's overkill basically, but still I encode on a GPU, so it's a bit much. You can see the specs in the description, but yeah, it's the refresh rate is what gets me, especially since I have a 160 refresh 1440p monitor at 1 millisecond, so that plus the other two monitors I've got hooked up that are also 144 refresh, I have to lock it down to 60 to make it stable. If I wasn't, I'll be honest, if I wasn't transcoding at 1080 60, I would be fine. It's just the 60 FPS is what gets me. This is fully multiplayer, my dude.
Planet 2 is a notable Class 4 gas giant with pristine metal rich and rocky rings.
Anybody could just join my spaceship if I opened it up, so they could come fly with me, plus loads of other ships.
Moon 2B is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 894 Kelvin. Moon 2A is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 906 Kelvin. Moon 2D is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 878 Kelvin.
Bro, you've got me. You've got me. I'm gonna say my CPU is what's bottlenecking me, and I just replaced it because I didn't want to buy the 3995 or 3950X, so go with the 3800.
Moon 2E is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 873 Kelvin.
Yeah, I love my 2080 Ti. I'm holding out to see what the 30 series looks like. Yeah, I mean, it's doing alright. I've got no complaints.
Planet 3F is notable, with an incredibly high surface temperature of over 735 Kelvin.
The only things that I've really run into, like issues streaming, low-key, is Monster Hunter World at 4K and stuff like that. Hey, Dark, it's been a while. Good to see you.
High levels of chromium and manganese.
But yeah, no, everything else, I usually don't get any issues. Also, Bottle Puller, I've got a question. How did you find me? Because most people come looking for the game. So if you're not sure what the game is, did you just happen across me on Twitch?
Class 4 gas giant with an unusually high surface temperature of well over 1000 Kelvin and pristine metallic and rocky rings.
Hey, welcome, Ding. Yeah, the PC is, it's doing a lot for me. How was my holiday? Bro, that was the first vacation I've had in 5 years. I did the math. That week and a half off was glorious.
Moon 4B is a notable rocky body with an incredibly high surface temperature of over 787 Kelvin. Moon 4A is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 805 Kelvin. Body 4 contains high levels of germanium.
I needed it.
4C is a notable rocky body with an incredibly high surface temperature of over 762 Kelvin.
Hey, there you go, bottle. Yo. I needed that vacation. I'm second one down. Oh, awesome. Well, good for me then.
Planet 7 is a notable high metal content world with a pristine rocky ring.
Yeah, no dark. The only downside is I wanted to fly, but it would have been too expensive, so I drove. I took a rental. But it was a 19-hour drive one way, so it was a bit much.
Is a remarkable high metal content world with an extremely high mass at 7 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of nearly 10,500 kilometers, and a pristine rocky ring.
Bro, Beard, that 5.3, you won the Silicon Lottery there, my friend, because I know a bunch of friends who run that new i9 at like 4.9, so you're doing real well. There's a lot of changed in 3 years, my dude. I played a lot about 3 years, and then I took like a 1.5 year break, and I came back. The new exploration like stuff is real nice if you're into that. And now that you got a car, bro, you can drive forever.
With an incredibly low radius of over 20,000 kilometers and pristine metal rich in rocky rings.
Oh, fair, yeah. You can't really drive off an island. That's fair. Right now, yeah, when it actually gets all the way fully updated, it'll be good.
Body 8D contains high levels of arsenic.
Yo, I had water cooling on my old i7 that I had, and I had to actually
This body has
swap
large deposits of
to
germanium.
a, God, my mind just blanked. What are those ugly brown air coolers that do amazing? I've got one of those bad boys on it. I can't remember the name. It's written right here in my PC case. Noctua, yes. I love my Noctua fans. My case, though, is the Thermaltake 900. It's meant for dual loop water cooling. I just haven't bought the glass to bend it yet myself. So, I'll wait till,
Planet 6 is notable, with an incredibly low radius of nearly 33,500 kilometers and pristine metallic and rocky rings.
Cool, I was just listening to the thing. I'll wait till I get my 30 series, and then maybe think about a dual loop with a GPU cool.
Body 6 contains high levels of germanium. Body 6C has high levels of tellurium. Body 6D has high levels of germanium. Body 6B contains high levels of tellurium.
Nice.
This system has every element available on
Lights
planetary
on.
surfaces. Exploration class, Gold. Body 1 is a recommended candidate to map.
Body 1. You want me to map Body 1? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I feel that. But yeah, no. Bro, I'm looking for a server rack right now, because I wanna try, what is it, AMD's new server chips coming out, where they've got rumors about it, and I want to run that so we can practice like pen test stuff on. Absolutely want to get that hooked up. It would be fun. Yes. Although it'd probably be better to go with a dual core or a dual CPU instead. I want to get like that. I almost bought a Threadripper for this machine. I was so close. But I want to get that so I can run it and have it like a dining room table, but actually put it and make it look like part of the thing. It'd be pretty cool. The only reason I went down Threadripper is because the clock speed isn't great for gaming, but it's really good for really good for multitasking. So I went with the 3800X instead. There you go. Yo, all those VMs, my dude. But yeah, back around dark, it was a good vacation. I'm glad I got that time. It's all the gaming. I need that throughput. I feel that. I probably spend about $2,000 on my PC every year, so I feel that. The struggles of working in the IT year. Everybody's got a hobby, and mine happens to be my computer and my watches. It's too much. It is a passion, you're right.
Six geological surface signals detected. Mapping is finished. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet 1 is a high-gravity metal-rich
It's
body
so
that's suitable for
expensive.
landing.
It's so
Sensors detect
expensive.
active silicate vapor geysers at the surface. The surface temperature averages 1099 Kelvin. Body 1 has high levels of chromium and manganese. All worthwhile bodies are now mapped.
74 terabytes, oh my god. I've got 8, and 8 is plenty for me right now. This is a good song. Yep, there you go. I appreciate the follow, Ding. We talk about everything here. Alright. Back to the system map here. Where was that ringed by metal content? I want to take a look at that again. Yo, is he all the way out here? Oh, it's not. Oh, I guess it is. Hey, thanks for the sub, my dude. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. So this looks, it just looks cool. I'm surprised it's this hot, being 4K LS out. But we're gonna take a look at it. It's always good to get some nice pictures. Although I guess we do have a Supergiant here, so that would explain the heat. Oh god, all the gifts sub too. Oh my goodness. Thank you so kindly. Everybody gets the blue trees. Goodness, you guys, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, my dudes. We try to do this daily, so you should see me around. I'll be honest, a lot of my my usuals, Dark's here, but a lot of my usuals aren't here today. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. All the blue spruces, you got it. That's also fair. Bro, that Threadripper is a beast, but at that point I would have just bought, like, I would have redone the engine at bay in my car. Sacrifice. Oh, that's so good. But yes, always paying it forward. Dark, I'm really not that great. I say, leave it to Beard here. He's the special boy. He making sure everybody got you covered. All right, we're gonna head off to this. Hopefully, we got some pretty cool picks. Sacrifice and Black Widow. Ooh, ooh, there you go. Mom says you're special. Everybody's special in their own way. That's a quote. Bro, I'm not best player of Monster Hunter World. I just enjoy the game. I am really bad at that bad boy. Dark, you're puffing it up. Stop. I appreciate it though. I play a lot of Elite. I play a lot of open world basically stuff. Lately, I'm playing a lot of Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is always good. And then I always come back to, I don't play a lot of shooters, but my favorite one in the world is Titanfall 2. So I do a lot of that as well. But mostly you'll see Elite Dangerous here. Yo, 7 Days to Die, I played that way back in alpha, and I haven't touched it since. So, but it's fun. It's fun. My Steam library is too big. Yo, Titanfall's where it's at. I'm Kraber boy. Although I guess everybody's Kraber boy once they get big. It's been really good lately, actually, in the past few weeks, because they re-released it on Steam. So they re-released it on Steam, so they actually had a lot of players the other day. Like, queue times were only maybe 15 seconds. You're getting a lot of the big players who used to play a lot back to it as well. Alright, I'm gonna scan this HMC, what is it, 8 probes? We can do that. Yo, it's worth it. You know what? I'm not gonna scan this up. We're just here for the picks. We're gonna do a side shot.
Oh, nice.
I've heard a lot of good things. I just haven't played it in a while, and I don't know. It sounds like a really petty reason not to play the game, but I'm not a fan of the animations. And that is literally the worst reason not to play a game, but I'm just waiting for it to update to add a bunch of stuff. I'll have to check it out, though. It's a very petty reason. Alright, that's a shot and a half. Bro, last time I played was Alpha 5.3, I think. So I think that gives you an idea of how long it's been. Next system en route.
Locking system destination.
Oh my goodness. Engage jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
What's up, Dark?
Telemetry of
Navigation.
Stellae Service is traveling to the Olotop WZ-U system. This is your first visit to this system.
Sam was on earlier, he had to go, and I actually saw Nerif yesterday. So they're still around. They weren't here today. Sam had to peace out. He had a long day. And he's over in Australia, so it's late for him there.
Scanning now.
But they're around. You just missed them.
Starpeed is notable, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. Fuel at maximum.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still around, so no worries. I forgot what Nerif does, but I think he's still military of some sort, or contract work or something. Because I know the other day, like, he was watching the stream, he does that at work a lot. And he's like, bro, I gotta go. I appreciate it, I'll see you when I see you. So, I know something came up with him. So, I let them do their thing, but Sam was definitely on. So, you will definitely see them around. Also, we got nothing else here. What have we got system-wise? We just got 2 stars, so we're gonna keep on going. No worries, no worries.
Destination confirmed. Stellai Serpents is in transit to the Olatop CS-1 system. Information. Arrival star is not scoopable. This is your first visit to the system.
Absolutely. And I never hold that to people. Honestly, I don't expect anybody to show up when you need to. When you show up, that's what makes me happy. For years, I've just streamed with nobody in the chat room, so. Well, I guess years, it's 2.
1 out of 10 bodies have been scanned.
But you just keep doing what you gotta do. I appreciate it, Dark. But by all means, I'm not holding you here. Yeah, and I will never hold that. I'll never hold that to people. And ding, you can't talk to yourself, bro. I'm an introvert, so I use this. I took speech classes in college. Back when I was in college, I forced myself to work in customer service for a while, and I do this literally just so I can build my people skills. So normally I sit in a corner and don't talk to people. But yeah, no, you good, Dark. You do you, and if you're here, awesome. I will never hold that to people. Bro, I've always been told ever since I was little, I was like, hello, this is my radio announcer voice. So, I always wanted to actually get into radio. One of my degrees was in music because I wanted to go do that. One of my degrees.
This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
Which is funny. Low-key, I've always hated the sound of my own voice, so it is what it is.
Has large deposits of sulfur,
that's most people, though.
And selenium.
There you go, there you go. I actually did that for a while, and I stopped just because it was getting in the way of making money. Oh, Dark, when I read all the logs out, that was a good time.
This body has high levels of carbon.
I put on my sexy announcer voice.
This star system has every element required to augment an explorer's range. Exploration class, green.
This is true, this is true. Low-key backstory a little bit of me. Double major, business admin, and music composition. Didn't use it. Right out of college, went and started getting IT certs because I should have gone to college for that. And started working on computers, so. That's where I'm at now. Because I am still a young boy compared to most people here. Or most people that hang out here.
Telemetry obtained. Stellai Serpents is in transit to RGTG-AB5. This is your first visit to the system.
There you go, there you go. I actually started doing aerospace engineering over here in the US, and that was the year that NASA got defunded and I swapped to majors.
Key systems are at optimal levels.
Bro.
Fuel tanks now at
Now
69%.
that's a cool one.
Scanning now.
So you're probs East Coast then too, yeah?
8 bodies remain to be scanned.
Or no. I guess you can be anywhere doing that. Oh, cool. You're actually not far from me.
Maximum fuel.
Yeah, I'm what they consider mid-East Coast. Bro, I'm in Virginia too. I'm about 2 hours south of you. What part? South of Charlottesville, Lynchburg area. There you go. My brother is in the Navy, and he's actually out in Norfolk right now, about to ship out. Yeah, I figured you're up towards DC with Smithsonian stuff.
Planet 7 is notable, with a pristine icy ring.
There you go.
1 is a notable rocky body with an extremely inclined orbit. This body has high levels of arsenic and tellurium.
Bro, that's pretty chill. You probably got to work on all loads of stuff then, too. Very small world.
Planet 5 is notable, with an unusually high radius of over 11,500 kilometers.
Hey, we all gotta start somewhere, my dude.
Jump in progress.
Right, Dark? Interesting.
This is your first visit to the system.
To be fair, Dark, a lot of the player base for this game are a little bit older. But I appreciate everybody. As long as they can have an intelligent conversation.
Commander.
Scanning now.
One out of 13 bodies have been scanned. Maximum fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in my mid-20s. Are you talking about the elite guy who does, what is it, the Hammer of Trow or whatever? He's pretty chill. I've actually talked to him. Yeah, I would say he's probably closer in his 60s if we're talking about the same guy. He's pretty cool. He does a lot of elite combat stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen him. He's pretty chill. You just gotta love the game and love what you do, and that's about all that you gotta do.
Planet 3 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with pristine metal rich and icy rings.
There's actually a lot of people that play this game that actually come from a flight
Body
background,
3 contains large deposits of carbon.
which is pretty interesting because they fly in real life and then they come and do this.
This
So
body contains large deposits of carbon.
that's one of the perks of playing simulators.
This body contains large deposits of carbon. Body 3C contains high levels of carbon. This body has large deposits of carbon.
I would say ultimately, I do this for a hobby just because I love playing the game, and I figured I'd share it with people who don't know about the game and share it with them, and go about doing it that way. And if it helps pay the bills a little bit, then why not? I'm gonna play it either way.
With a pristine icy ring.
I think it's considered a flight sim or a universe sim or something like that. I was gonna say obviously it's futuristic,
This body has high levels of carbon.
but it's definitely not like an action adventure game. A lot of the time it's just boring flying around.
This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium.
You've got to know what you want to do.
Body 4C has high levels of carbon.
Bro, I try. I can say, if you meet me, I'm one of the most positive people you'll ever meet. That's one of my, I call that one of my personality flaws. It's obviously a nice thing to have, but it can be annoying sometimes.
Planet 1 is a notable icy body with an extremely high surface temperature of just over 634 Kelvin. Planet 2 is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 530 Kelvin.
Ugh. Bro, you can't. You gotta do what you gotta do. This is true. There's always something positive to find.
Destination confirmed.
Vectors.
Stellar surfaces in transit to the Raju FS-BP. Information.
Yo.
Star is not suitable.
Thargoids came in and wrecked everything. That's about when I stopped too, and then I came back and everything was on fire. I was like, I don't know what to do. Actually, speaking of, actually super related, and it's really cool news. As of yesterday or the day before, they finally finished repairing the last station that needed repairing because of all the Thargoids. So, as of yesterday or the day before, they finally finished all the repairs. It's so crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff to do as well, dude. And technically, they were just discovered. They weren't in the game for people to find, but they were in the lore for people to find. They added them in, like, ways of incursions. So it got pretty bad pretty quick. Thankfully, it started in the Pleiades, which wasn't in the bubble, but it spread to the bubble pretty quickly. Alright. We're at the 2-hour mark, guys, which is usually when I cut it off. Because I got to get ready for work, but we're going to stick around for a bit longer. And see what's going on. Just a little bit, though. Also, there are, quote-unquote, more aliens out there. They've hinted at the possibility, without getting too deep in the lore, that Raxxla actually has a place, and a few things like that. But yeah, we gotta find them. When do I normally stream? So, most days, and I'm gonna update the schedule since I've been out for a week, and post it on Twitter, so you can find it there. Most days it's around 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., which is really early for most peeps. East Coast, but that's what I do before I go to work. Tomorrow, it's actually going to be closer to 7 p.m. Because I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow morning. But like I said, I'll put out a schedule and everything on the Twitter so people can find it. But yeah, no, it's normally a morning person. And then sometimes we have special night ones as well that are going to be non-elite streams. Is that an oval? Do you guys see that? That's an oval. That's not right. Bro, I did see that Samsung new monitor. The, what is it, $2,000? What is it, the G9? Yeah. It's a crazy boy. Is it 17? I knew it was up there. I don't think I have room for that.
It contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
It looks nice, though. It looks real nice. Yo, that back LED gets me. It looks like a thruster of a spaceship. Alright, we're looking for an icy body. There he is. It's nice, though.
Planet A1 is a remarkable icy body with an incredibly oblong and incredibly inclined orbit and an unusually high radius of around 11,500 kilometers.
Bro, it does look like that. It looks like GLaDOS. Imagine if you could get the colors to flash like blue and orange. That'd be pretty sweet. I was gonna say, I know it's full RGB control, so I'm sure you could.
Destination confirmed.
Guidance
Stellar
confirmation.
Circle is heading to the edge of This is your first visit to the system. Current location is well over 9,500 light years from home. Jumps into arrival.
Scanning now.
Hey, thanks Tribesman for the follow, I appreciate it.
Scanned in this system. Maximum fuel.
Alright, we got a 43 body system. How many stars? Just one. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna be pretty full then. Go about 10C. And use the speed as a distance. Get out of the gravity wake and slow it down. Alright, we got plenty of gas giants here. Non-ringed.
Body 6 has high levels of carbon and selenium. This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium. This body has large deposits of carbon.
We got... Can I get just the one without going in? Nope. I tried.
This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium.
There's some pretty colored ones out here.
This body has large deposits of carbon. Planet 7 is a notable gas giant with water-based life with a pristine metal-rich ring. This body has large deposits of carbon. This body has high levels of carbon. Body 7C contains high levels of carbon.
Oh, we got one right here too. You can see the light reflecting off of it. This one's ringed.
Planet 8 is notable, with a pristine icy ring. Body 8B contains high levels of carbon and selenium. This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body 8C has high levels of carbon and selenium. This body has high levels of sulfur and carbon.
Yes, exploration. That is my thing. We're going out to find what we can find. I do have a secondary profile if people want to play, so I can play in the bubble. But it's very early stages, so I don't have much going on in there. But yeah, the main thing we do here is exploration. Have fun.
Planet 3 is notable, with potential for terraforming.
Ooh. Scan things. Figure out what we want to find. Put our name on
Planet
planets.
4 is a notable high metal content world with potential for terraforming.
Ooh, nice. Terraformables orbiting each other. And we got another ring. I can see it from here. Although this says it's not ringed, so maybe it's not. Interesting. Must have been seeing the orbiting lines. Ooh.
Body 11 contains large deposits of carbon.
This HOTAS is a little bit...
Body 11
Lippy.
has large deposits of carbon. This body contains high levels of carbon. Body 11B contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body 11C has large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus.
Alright, we got some more up over here. Rings. Yep, absolutely.
Planet 10 is notable, with pristine rocky and icy rings.
Ooh, it's got dual ring system. Alright, there we go. That one's a weird oval too. Interesting, interesting. All right. And this is a ringed planet out here?
Moon
Yeah.
10H is a notable icy body with a pristine icy ring.
As a ringed moon. Interesting. Or orbital body, rather.
Planet 5 is remarkable, with an incredibly high mass at 9.5 times Earth's and an incredibly large radius of well over 11,000 kilometers.
All right. What else we got? I mean, we still got quite a bit. Yo, I haven't heard this song in a hot minute. Hold on. Let me, I'm gonna...
Planet 9 is notable, with pristine rocky and icy rings. Body 9b contains high levels of carbon.
Alright.
Body 9a has high levels of carbon and selenium.
We got, what is this, 3 more?
Body 9c has high levels of carbon and selenium. This body has large deposits of carbon.
What else we got? There's one more hiding somewhere. There he is.
This system has every element that can be found from surface prospecting. Exploration class, Gold. Bodies 3 and 4 are good candidates to map.
Alright, 3 and 4, here we come. 4 is actually closer. On the peak side of its orbital body. That or I'm on the far side. Nope, I'm right here. These are the dual orbiting terraformables. Alright, 6 probes. And boop. And then we'll come on over there and get that one. Actually, what we're gonna do is this real quick.
Surface map is now finished. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet 4 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. Sensors detect low numbers of active silicate vapor geysers. The very dense atmosphere is composed mostly of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 715 Kelvin. Body 3 is also a good candidate for mapping. Stellai Serpents has dropped to normal space near planet Reju PV-XC1-34.
There we go. Take a picture of dual orbiting terraformables. Because why not?
Super Cruise.
Can I shoot it from here? Bro. Watch this.
Mapping is now
Nice.
complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 3 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. Sensors detect low numbers of active silicate vapor geysers at the surface. Most prevalent in the super thick atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 720 Kelvin. All worthwhile bodies are now mapped.
How close are these orbiting? 0.0. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go ahead and land it for the day. Go ahead and get this going. Oh, hold on. I chose the wrong one again. Back to the system map. It's that one, yeah? Yeah, that one. Block that. It's 6D. There we go. So while we come in to go ahead and check out this last area, first of all, I appreciate all the new peeps today. I appreciate you guys all coming to hang out, especially my dude Beard here, gifting 2 subs, so that was always fun. Good to see new people. Good to see some old people too. Just a heads up, because we do have a lot of new peeps, so give you guys the rundown. Let me go ahead and get this going, so that way we're moving. If you go to the About tab here on Twitch, it's weird, but they reworked everything. I'm not used to it yet, but it is what it is. There is a streaming tab with the schedule in there, so if you guys want to check that out, some info about me there, pictures of my computer case, all that good stuff, as well as links to Twitter and all the other fun stuff. You guys do what you want. Twitter and Instagram are where all my pictures go up, as well as on Twitter I post the schedules for the week if you don't want to check here on Twitch. So those are easy ways to find out what's going on. Also, you can redirect any questions that you have for me or anything on Twitter as well. So I'm not too active there, but I monitor it, so it is what it is. But yeah, other than that, I appreciate you guys. It's been lots of fun today. It's good to be back after vacay too. I gotta make sure I go and get everything ready. Today's my first day back at work after having 2 weeks off, or a week and a half off, so it's gonna be a fun time. But now that we got that out of the way, we're coming on in here. We're gonna go ahead and land at this orbital body. I'm hoping that they're at close orbit so we get some nice pictures, but it's also got geo signals. So since it's an icy body, I'm guessing air vents, like gas vents or something. But we'll see. Geezers. They're orbiting each other. I don't know how close it is. I mean, I do know how close it is. It's 0.02 light seconds. But I don't know how good of a view we're gonna get.
Geological surface signals detected. Mapping is complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Moon 6D is a low-gravity icy body that is suitable for landing. This moon has low numbers of active carbon dioxide geysers. The years have scoured it clean of any atmosphere. The surface temperature averages 102 Kelvin. Body 6D contains large deposits of carbon. All bodies of interest have been mapped.
I'm not gonna see it. Yeah, this one over here with 9 is going to be better. There's something closer? Will I see it from here? I think so. Unless it's down in a crevasse. Which it probably is. Alright, it looks like it is. If I was to stop this here, can I see that from here? Yes, but it's dark on this side. I don't want that. Alright, back over to the 9. Alright, here we go.
Return to normal space in the vicinity of planet Reju PV-XC1-360.
Enable night vision.
Flight initiated. Reju PV-XC1-360 is a low-gravity world at 7 centimos.
There we go.
Flight completed.
Ooh, this is pretty rough. Oh, it's dark up there still. Oh well, we did what we could. Lights on.
As you wish.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
That looks like a nasty hole there. Don't want to fall in that. Alright. It really likes to drop my frames when we look at these vents here. But that's just the way the game's coded. Can I park it up here? Probably not. We gotta go park it down below.
Touchdown on Reju PV-XC1-360. Coordinates are 42.89 degrees latitude, 52.12 degrees longitude.
It's trying to keep up.
SRB away. Buggy standing by for recovery.
Alright, let's go scan it up. Is there one down here? There's one up here. But this isn't gonna like this real quick, so hold on. Nice. Carbon dioxide ice geysers. Alright, cool.
Buggy standing by for recovery.
Slide it around. It's pretty low grav and it's ice, so it's kind of hard to keep traction here. Hopefully the frames will come back. There we go. Alright, guys. I appreciate you all. It's been fun. Let me turn this off so you can see how dark it is. That's what we got. But, like I said, it's been fun. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'm going to put that stuff up on the Twitter and stuff with the new schedule and everything, so you can take a look at it there. But till next time, I'll see you then. Have a good one, guys. I appreciate you all.